Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian are the three what we call national credit bureaus. And they provide anonymous data to FICO, and FICO builds models on it. In it would be the date that it was opened, what the high credit, so if it's a credit card, think of your credit limit, whatever that is at the moment, your credit limit. On a mortgage or an other installment loan, it would be the opening balance, term length, and so on. They then report every month whether you have paid as agreed, are you current on the account? It's all about reputation. So what they do is they broker trust. What is the likelihood that a consumer will go delinquent on an account in the next X number of months? The most advanced credit scores are very, very complicated. They took that simple logistic regression, trying to estimate that simple probability. They changed it into what they call a cascade model. So you kind of get sorted into a bucket before they even evaluate your score. In the end, they've weighted all those cascade models together to come up with this likelihood of default. They then convert that into a scale. The scale runs 300 to 850. I can give you hundreds of variables that would be very strong predictors of your credit performance that are not allowed by federal law. The most important things about your credit score are going to be things like how long have you had credit? How many credit accounts do you have? More is better. The data that they're looking back is really covering the last 2 years of performance. From the date of the first derogatory on an account, that would be the time you first went 30 days delinquent, that derogatory has to be erased at 7 years. Fannie Mae has now changed their underwriting completely, their automated underwriting system, so that it does not use credit scores at all. They are used after the automated underwriting system for pricing the add-on fees. I'm firmly of the belief that the best score should win. Whatever that is, that's the one that should be used. And it might not be the best score for everybody, meaning that I might segment one market one way and one market a different way and use a different score. Medical collections are no longer reported. This is more of a relatively new thing. When FICO does these new models, it's because the cascades get better at siphoning people into the right model. The models themselves get better. What were the balances over the last several months? How were your payments timed? That sort of thing. We want to look at the trends in that, not just the static in the moment. These are technological innovations, not that we didn't know about it, we just didn't have the infrastructure, the technological infrastructure to make it happen. So I look at these things and say, we are shortchanging consumers, we're shortchanging lenders, and investors. So the whole economy loses out when the wrong people get loans and the right people are denied access to credit. Many people of lower incomes, have great credit scores. Credit scores are not the problem, they are the result of the problem. They then are an intermediate step to exacerbating the problem.